I'm here to say, hear me now. This is a soul fire production. Soul fire production. Soul fire production. Greetings to the Holy Spirit and greetings to you, my subscribers, and greetings to first-time viewers of this channel. Thank you for tuning in. So, welcome to another episode of Prisoners Voice Jamaica. We are still on the topic death sentence, death row, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so this is part 2 of death row. So we pick up from where we left off from the ex-death row's voice note, and I hope you find it very interesting, and so that you can share it with other friends and let them have an idea of what took place in the penal system and the process of between sentencing to death to going on the death row block. Alright, so the last video I talked about how the death row inmates have challenged the system by carrying the system to court, stating unconstitutionality towards them. The Privy Council ruled that yes, it is very much inhumane for a man to spend over 5 years on death row and then you hang him. It's like the double jeopardy. You're suffering for 5 years. That is like a 10-year sentence. Alright? Because when you get 10 years, 6 years and 6 months. So that's 1 year and 6 months left. So then say, no man, this is a sentence. So you can't, it's like double jeopardy. You can't punish a man twice. So what am I impressed with? I am impressed with all the ex-death row inmates who have challenged the system and mashed down the death penalty. They are one of the persons who make no more hanging can happen in Jamaica. Look here, let me tell you something. Who want to be tricked or be fooled or be fully dunce or illiterate? Stop reasoning for sentiments and emotion. Let me tell you something. No more hanging now take place in Jamaica. So what the government will do is just abolish it. Simple. Because listen to this. Alright. After when the Pratt and Morgan challenged the death penalty case, what happened is that, a couple years after, a guy named, I think Lambert Watson challenged the death sentence. And he won. So basically, he said the death sentence was unconstitutional also, because what he's saying is that is the parliament, which is the policy makers, who pass a sentence, not the court, which indeed the law lords in England see it as true. So they are saying the policy makers, which is the higher court, which is the parliament, must set guidelines, policy, not passing sentence. So when a man charged for capital murder, the parliament said, once you charge a capital murder, death sentence. So the judge know, once you charge a capital murder, death, the judge not get no, what I call it, leeways or opportunity to give between, say, this sentence to that. No, this is what the Privy Council is saying. No, you set the policy between 1 to 200 years. Let the court decide how much you forget. You will not tell the court how much you gain. So that was it. When Lambert Watson challenged them, and he won. So the law lord said, no man, you are policy maker. So what Lambert Watson did is challenge the death penalty, stating that the policymaker no have no jurisdiction in sentencing, and the law lords agree. And when somebody is charged with capital murder and found guilty, or before found guilty, he can drop the sentence, or the court can drop the sentence, and the judge decide whether to give him death sentence, or even if him charged for capital murder and tried for capital murder, the judge can give him now between life, 30 years before parole, to death. So this is what the Privy Council is saying. Alright? said policy makers must not give sentence. So the next video, I am going to explain now how unconstitutional it is for parolees. But in the meantime, tune in for part 2 of Death Row and enjoy this voice note.
Anyway, me they don't know when the man them start. Me start learn the ropes and realize them not let you out one time. Them let out like 5 man one time or 3 man or 2 man depends on what them come on. Them take long for come a morning time and um most a lockdown. They will tell you come out there say unless you go slap up, wash your bucket, empty your slap, wash your bucket, come back in, we make a next man come out. And the next time again you come out, or if you go for a visit, you come out, or if you go get collect a diet, you come out and go back in. And if you want to go up a surgery at the hospital, them will carry you. Away from that, you not have no sheet. Me never have no sheet. Me never have no blanket. I just piece of cardboard a man give me and man give man like some cleaner where them get from water. And my first night did rough because my first night leading up for a long while did rough because I never have no sponge or no mattress or anything there. So on the concrete, no sheet, nothing at all. And I saw me live for almost a year and we get to visit and thing and daddy and first experience seeing them Jaguar man. Yeah, some man I say dangerous thing and Warren come down and thing and daddy and them come for a man and the man them come for the man. When them a come for man, the whole prison quiet. Everybody like scared. Those who lose out them local appeal always have to be aware that them can't come for them anytime because you not to know when a case go to England unless you get a number just say English lawyer and they make your family or you try write a letter to an English lawyer and they will take up your case and communicate with the local lawyer or communicate with the registrar general out there and get your case file and deal with it. Take up your case and try to see if them can work on it. And I saw it go. Over the years, first man, me see them go for him not come back. Them like the whole prison, water, baton, gun, handcuff, all kind of thing just come down by a section, everybody lock down and just fly the man cell and man jump out and when the man jump out, them down upon him like a hands and handcuff him and jape him up and gone with him across the gallows. The gallows, as me tell you in our next video, you never listen, the gallows is separate and apart from the prison. When they just come through the prison gate, come under the arch of Spanish Town, and I come down in the prison, left on your right side, a gate where you can't see over there because it's like a steel gate. You understand? And you go over there so them can't go. Over there, so now them have 3 holding area over there, and over one next section over there, same way you have the gallows itself. The gallows have a trap door, and the trap door, away from the trap door, you have the gallows, and then you have sandbag thing, where them use and weigh. Them weigh you over there for see how heavy it is, and then them make the sandbag must double the weight as far as I never go over there yet. But more than one person want me know go over there and come back. All one of my best friend go over there. See and come back and thing. Um it's a bad experience when you're over there so the guy them take you and careful or hang you. over the gallows itself, because death row different than the gallows. You go over the gallows when you lose out all of your appeal, like both local and England. The only way you can save when you go over there, so you lie off your appeal for stay of execution due to grounds in your case where they want re-appeal to the Privy Council, and the Governor General may in council grant you a stay of execution. The stay of execution can last for 1 week, 2 weeks, a month, but lawyer find ways how to delay it, so you may get more 2 3 years more as well as more, depends on how the lawyer can hold off the case.
So you have heard it, you have felt it, you have envisioned it. Now you can ask any question you would like to ask. Don't afraid to ask no. Just ask any question. As I said before, I wasn't on death row, but my parole friend has no problem sharing with you their experience and what happened. So guess what? Thanks for joining us again, and please, if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Support the thing now. Support the thing. Come on, support the thing. Yeah man, if you find it very interesting and you like it, support it, like it, and share it with other viewers. Let them have an understanding of what death row is and felt like. Alright, God bless you. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time. This is a Soul Fire production.